debate over evidence includes text messages from Lev Parnas. This is something that the Democrats want in. That is not the case at this point. Why? Well, because they're a window into what was going on in Ukraine and what we know, and maybe just as importantly, what we don't know. For instance, one of the texts is a set of dialogue. It's not one text, it's a whole thread of text. There's a man named Robert Hyde, all right? He joins us now on prime time. You waited a long time. Thank you very much for doing so. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
And again, the fight's over witnesses. And do we really need to know anything more than we do right now? And as you know, I believe you speak very loudly to this point. You have come up here as being in dialogue with Lev Parnas. You know Lev Parnas?
A little bit.
Okay. And how was it that you came to be in these contacts with him about what may or may not have been going on in Ukraine?
Passing off each other's phone numbers, so when you program it, WhatsApp automatically connects you, so you're immediately tied to each other once you upload the contact.
So you had Lev Parnas, but the decision to start being involved with him about what was going on with the then U.S. ambassador to Ukraine.
Correct.
How did that happen?
Well, first off, I'd like to say I brought you a gift, a Hyde for Congress phone pop-up.
Appreciate it.
Blue.
Thank you.
I brought a blue one for you.
I like it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Help me understand.
Number two is, this is my third interview ever, first time live on TV. I just want the public to know that. I just brought notes just because.
Take your notes.
I mean, if you notice, I'm not sweating like Lev. I've been here all night. You called me last night while I was in bed. I agreed to it this morning.
Appreciate it.
I apologize to Eric Bowling, my man. I was supposed to do him first. Hopefully he lets me back on someday. I brought notes from the Crown Closet, not the Ritz, like Lev. You guys put me in the Crown. So I just made these notes pretty much in the bathroom. But I want to thank you and CNN for this opportunity. I want to thank President Trump and the U.S. military for providing us the blanket of freedom to do this show. I want to congratulate Derek Jeter. That was huge.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
All right, but hold on.
Hold on. I'm almost finished,
All right,
Chris.
go ahead.
Please, let me, and then I'll try to do my best for you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I want to thank Misan and Bonnie.
My producer.
Rose, absolutely. Phenomenal, by the way. Everything, transportation, absolutely. Trace Apparel for making me look good.
Mr. Hyde.
Hold on, I'm almost done. And honestly, I would like to apologize on behalf of Republicans and myself for the name calling that happened with you and your daughter at that bar with that guy that,
Don't worry about it.
So I would like to say that I never have called you those names. I don't see it in you. And I'd like to apologize.
Hey, listen, you got nothing to apologize for.
Absolutely.
Just tell the truth right now. We'll be good. Help us
Absolutely.
understand some things.
Sure.
So, Lev Parnas,
Yep.
how do you wind up in this dialogue with him about passing messages from this Belgian guy named De Calamway, or however you say his name?
Louis, I think.
De. How'd you get hooked up with that?
Okay, so I know it's a small world when you're donating and you're invited, or they invite you in groups of people at certain dates, and spread them through the month. Met him, not really positive how I met him, but you meet a lot of people. And back then it was a big social scene, a lot of drinking. And I would like to apologize to my fellow Republicans if I'm a distraction right now, but this is a hoax. It's a complete joke.
What's a hoax?
The impeachment. It's a giant circus. I mean, where's the bribery? Where's the treason? Have you read the transcript?
I get you. Forget about the legal case, because I want you as a fact witness.
Okay.
Here. Let them fight it out. That's what they're doing. These are your WhatsApp messages to Parnas, okay? You don't dispute that.
Yeah.
But you say you were passing them on from this Belgian guy, that he was sending them to you, and you were sending them to Parnas. Is that accurate?
That's accurate. But let me just take a step backwards to what you said. I acknowledge that some of them are my WhatsApp messages, but like I said in a video I self-made on Friday,
Right.
when this all hit, the world was hitting the fan,
Right.
was I asked, because honestly, I don't have the message. I'll show you my phone. I don't have the message. I'll show you. There's one from Lev about an article about Giuliani going to Ukraine, and I responded like 3 weeks later. I believe he didn't go. I heard he canceled it.
Gotcha.
So
I saw that.
So on Friday, I came out with a video, and I was like, Adam, produce the rest of the context. Where's the WhatsApp messages?
But you
All
were
you have
sending these messages that we have from...
Listen, I have no clue because I don't have the messages.
Right, but we have copies of them where they go from
But
the
you have a
Belgian
picture
guy.
of Anthony. Right here.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's sending you this message, and that is the same message and substance that you then send to Parnas. Do you think this guy, this Belgian guy, was having surveillance done on the ambassador?
No, absolutely not. This guy's a complete tool. Okay? So let me paint a
But
picture.
where do you get these information?
So here's
You don't have a lot of time.
here's what I'm doing. Ready? Okay, so how much time do we have?
Not
So
long.
Parnas is a con artist. I believe Parnas, I know for a fact because he screwed friends of my families for millions of dollars and went jet setting on private jets the whole 9 yards, right? And sank their company. But he had professional athletes invest millions of dollars, and then he just bought this company, wiped it out, drained
Right,
everything.
but that's about Lev.
Hold on,
You
I'm
sent
painting
him these
Levy.
messages.
So I'm painting a picture of Lev. Lev's a con man, a complete, I believe he's like 65 years old. I believe about, who knows, 10, 15, 20 years ago, he's made a deal with the feds. So I think this whole thing is a conspiracy with the feds.
All right,
Because
fine.
Lev,
That's speculation, though. You got to just
it's not
explain the text.
speculation. It's
Well,
not.
it's speculation because we don't know it for a fact.
The
What I'm saying
feds
is,
are
well, we know
evil,
that-
and the feds are spying on everybody. And if I was Apple, I would not give them the back door to our
Listen,
Apple phones.
Listen, we want to respect the institutions. Even the president says that. Just help me understand this one thing before I let you go.
So you're fine with them leaking?
No. I'm not fine with any institution not doing its duty the right way, and that's
Thank
why
you.
the media is supposed to police them. So is Congress.
Well,
Here's what I'm
would
saying.
you be fine with Apple providing a back door to go into your phone?
No, but I don't want to go down that road of speculation. I just want to deal with what we have in front of us.
Yeah, but Lev, I'm trying to paint a picture of Lev.
I get it. I get the.
He's
I get
working for the feds,
characteristics.
and he's trying to set people up and the administration to impeach the
All right,
president.
but you
It's
said
a joke. It's a circus. It's
Listen,
fake.
But here's the thing, Robert. He's being investigated. He's been indicted. This is all I want you to tell me about. And this is all. This is why I told you.
Yeah.
It's not about your conclusions. It's just the facts. Why were you sending these messages to Lev from this other guy?
To be totally honest, I thought I was joking. I can't even answer you accurately because I don't even have the messages. I was traveling. I was in Ireland. I spent 34 days in a row, South America. Came home for a half a day. Flew out to Ireland for a week.
Right, but why pass along messages where they were supposedly
I believe
surveilling the
this
ambassador?
guy who pretended, I'm CIA, I do Trump things. Hey, I need you to pass this to Lev Parnas. And I was like, all right. It was like 3 a.m. I was somewhere in the world. Who cares? Copy and paste. I mean, everything I did is copy paste. You could see it. So,
I do see patterns of copying and
Thank you.
pasting going from this guy to Parnas.
So I think both these guys work for the feds. They're scumbags, and they try to make me look like I'm this guy. And I think
So you don't
I
know
think
whether or
somebody
not
should
this guy
research the
was
feds
actually
and what they
doing-
did to
Hold on a
me.
second. You don't know whether or not this guy was actually part of any surveillance that was going on.
This guy, joke of the millennium.
But why hand over the messages then? Why pass them along?
Because honestly, I thought they were friends. They portrayed themselves as knowing each other, and I just honestly, you're in a small group and you don't want to see these people out at bars, or the social scenes we're in because they're like 20, 30, 40.
I get you, but then they could have done it with each
Hey,
other.
why didn't you pass it off?
They didn't need you then, right? If they knew each other, why they need you?
That's a great question. But you don't have. I don't know. Honestly, I can't really answer that.
I wanted to have people hear from you because they're
But
going to
notice how I don't have my lawyer.
and I don't think you need one because in a situation like this, I'm just asking you some questions about facts, and I appreciate you giving me the information.
Yeah,
I do.
Can we have a few more minutes?
No, I gotta go. I gotta go to break.
I would like. We got like
Let me do this. Let me
largest
go to break.
tax cuts.
I'll talk to you after.
7
You don't have
million
to make a
jobs.
case for the president. This is about the impeachment. He'll make the case for him.
But where's the bribery? Where's the treason?
That
Read the
is-
transcript.
That's the case for the senators to make. I got them right.
Oh, read the
I'll talk to you-
transcript.
I'll talk to you about it in the
Black and white, like Michael Jackson
I hear it in you.
from the grave.
Let me take a break right now. Let's come back. We'll talk to where we think this case goes forward next. Stay with us.